Good evening, lovely people, and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamonds. Last part was part 15. This part is part 16. Sorry for that little confusion there. So, as promised in the last episode, we are going to be exploring all the new areas you can climb. You can access with rock climb. Sorry. How could I forget something as simple as that? So, anyway, first we can go over here to Heart Home City, where, if you may remember, along the small routes, the small bridge that we took, there was a direction we could have gone in, and it was this one. I was actually thinking of something else, but that's for later. HM, you can lead off with a grass or water type for this next battle, because ascends the rock face here. Once again, a Bibarel, because it can do anything. It's the Pokemon that can climb anything. He leads off with a Golbat. Of course he does. Fortunately though, he wasn't smart enough to use anything else other than biting my flowers with my Milo. I don't grow my flowers. Bish. Okay, so next, after he sends out Zubat, he has a Graveler, and finally he has an Oryx. We will dispatched with the leaves. Rocks don't like leaves. Keep that in mind. Rocks, if you want to break rocks, use grass. Just throw at the rocks. Smash a rock here, and I believe you can get. Of course, well, I know you can get an item around here. It is a bottle of iron. Head east of Pastoria City over here to routes 213, and you can finally ascend, scale this rock cliff here. For good measure, just throw on a max repel, which I usually do. And over here, you can find once again not the most rewarding of items yet in terms of quality. This area, if you know what I mean. Get yourself TM05 Raw. It has its uses, but there are definitely some better goodies we can get. Surf over here on the east side of the beach, and we can scale a whole bunch of rock faces here. It would be nice if we could just skip though. Would you like to use this? Just get right to it, you know. You press it. Get a bottle of protein. That's good. That is definitely going to be useful for EV training for sure. Alright, let's come into this house. We had to have earned our 7th gym badge for this. This has got to be useful for something. The reservations were full up, but they managed to get us in here. We're finally alone, just the two of us. If you'd leave, that is. This is something we do. Will you take it? Coin toss, Pokach. I have a coin with me right here. I just check it. Well, I don't currently in my wallet, but you get what I mean. If you don't even need to use a coin, you could just use like anything as like a flip or heads or tails. Like really useful. No, that's not a knock. That's not a knock. Find out. Okay, I was wrong. Just look in trash cans, guys. Like they'll once you earn the 7th gym badge, then they will reward you with things in trash cans, which you're supposed to look in. One person's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. Find yourself a rare candy. That's more like it. Next, head behind this. Behind the northwest south of Valley Lakefront here. Don't know why I struggle with that so much. And you can pick up a TM85 Dream Eater. So decent move if you're using a sleep Pokemon, I guess, like Darkrai, something like that, which you're not going to find for a while. Next, a good idea would be to fly over to Celestic Town, and you can head west or east. There are two good options. I don't think we fought that trainer yet, so let's just sneak by them for now, because we can access this climbable wall here. Find a bottle of zinc there. I don't think I actually knew that. But very nice, hidden item there. And TM29 Psychic. So that's definitely a useful place to find it. If we went for the first department store. Send to this cliffside here. This very finely nestled cliffside. I should have changed leads. Don't be shocked when you see my Dragon-type Pokemon. You're challenged by Dragon Tamer Patrick. We'll challenge you, he will send out just a Gibble. Just a Gibble, Landshark. It's cute. Want to see what you'll become when you don't use an Everstone. I'll give you the first shot. I'll give you a shot. 58. That was nothing. Take care of him with ease. Let's head down to this little area here. Grab yourself a little nugget. And come to this house here. Here, Grandma Wilma's house. She will teach the strongest dragon type move known to mankind here. They call me Grandma Wilma. I came out here by myself for a ton of dragon trainers. I can teach the strongest of all dragon type moves to the toughest Pokemon in Sinnoh. And she'll teach she'll teach it to only certain dragon type Pokemon. I think it's safe to say that Garchomp is more than worthy enough to learn Draco Meteor, but we're not going to teach it that. I guess it could be decent despite Garchomp's lower special attack than attack. It is a special attack in Garchomp. I have seen it before, and with its moveset, it's actually kind of potent and unexpected, but of course the attack stats could be better, isn't it? Potential. But for this playthrough, we're not going to be teaching its Draco Meteor or any special attacking moves of any sorts. Next, you want to fly all the way back to Soap Point City again, and guess what? We're going to go back to the route that's given so many traders grief. Route 216! Yay! Right, so there should be a rock face right here, which you can now climb the rock, or scale the cliff rather, with Bibarel. Look at that animation. And there are some good items here, but to do that, you will have to fight or battle your way, brave your way, shall I say, through at least one or two trainers here. I can see, like this karate man here. I should have had a punch grow. I can withstand this cold. That means I can take any kind of attack. Yeah, I'm not surprised. All you do is train against ice types. So what do you expect? Maybe train against, things you're weak to, maybe? Anyway, Black Belt Philip here sends out a Macho. You can take on Skier Bradley here, and he'll have, first off, a Geodude. He'll also have a Snover, and finally a Grubber. And just nearby we have Skier Caitlin, and she'll send out a Rosalia, and her second Pokemon will be a Snover. And the final trainer you'll face up on this cliffside is Skier Andrea. She'll just have a Staravia. Now, in terms of items you can get up here, you can find yourself a Mental Herb, which allows the Pokemon to snap out of infatuation instantly if it's being held. Is it when it's being held, or is it just one of those items you use in your bag? Anyway, find a lot of HP up there. Once again, useful for EV trading for HP. And finds TM13 Ice Beam, back when it actually meant something, but it's still pretty cool to find here. And I believe that's it. Well, the only thing left is Mount Cornet and of course Victory Road and this area, which is can be accessed in the post game, obviously. Will we be doing that? Who knows? Please give me support. Please give me support. But for now, we are finally going to progress in the story. We're going to check up things with Dean Dan. Okay, let's see how he's doing. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure his energy enthusiasm would have completely clobbered. His ego would have, given that little boost to clobber, absolutely clobber Jupiter. Yeah, no emotional problems whatsoever. He's a pansy. Huh. You're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. Oh, are you finished already? Your Pokemon aren't bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake and become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ew, it's so cold here. Let's go back to the Veilstone HQ. Oh, don't I know you? We met in Eterna City. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's why you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Don't come whining about poor Pokemon and other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Veilstone. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thanks for pretty much confirming that your base was indeed in Veilstone. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. That Pokemon called Yuxi. It was suffering. I'm going to get tougher. It's not about winning or losing. That's not good enough. I have to be stronger. Oh, our friend Dean Dan appears to have had an epiphany. No, he's finally learnt the error of his ways of being so energetic, headstrong, and impulsive. Look what that has gotten him. He's become a much wiser, just like in real life, much wiser. And okay, we found TM14 Blizzard, which I forgot to come and get last time. But now let's finally go push those spandex green hair bowl cut wearing weirdos in their place. Let's finally go teach them a lesson. Let's go to Veilstone City. It's time to absolutely clear out their decks. We'll send them to the stars, alright. We'll send them blasting off to oblivion. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, Cliffside, in Veilstone City. Come grab yourself a jar full incense. Talk to this guy here, he'll be just standing out of HQ for some reason. There. Would you look at those antennae? I don't know what they do, but those are some mighty impressive antennae. Hey, it's you. I bet you don't remember me, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefairy away. I don't give a shit. I don't like Clefairy. My partner called it quits and went back to his hometown. I don't know anything about it, any storage key. Excuse me, sir. You forgot this funny-looking key with a G on it. Right after you said G, after say that you can't let anyone know about Team Galactic's big plans or whatever. You sure you don't want to take this? Oh, he's gone. I mean, that's kind of cool. You can actually see. In the original games, you couldn't see that far down into where the antenna were going, but that's it's kind of neat that you could see that far down. But again, to what effect? No, I'll try and save like criticisms for the end of the game. So anyway, let's go use this key. Let's finally send these Team Galactic grunts pummeled into the stars. Well, try and catch me because I'm opening this door. Grab a dusk stone, which thankfully we have pick up, and we have the underground now. So I could evolve Murkrow into Honchkrow early. Anyway, here we are. Battle with the bass music. Commence. Here we are. We're finally in this dangerous underground, like tension-induced and kind of catchy and jazzy place. Anyway, we're just gonna be fighting a few grunts now. I'll catch you to when we get something interesting happens. After fighting one trainer, you can grab yourself a bottle of zinc. Useful for, I don't know if you're raising, a tentacle or something. Usually raise those things special defense, right? Ooh, acrobatics. This is interesting. Of course, we have Honchkrow, and I was potentially going to teach Gyarados bounce over. I don't know if I can actually. Can I? Over Ice Fang. But acrobatics Inferno could be useful. Do opposing fighting type Pokemon. We all know how powerful acrobatics is. Like, it's like a tactical nuke, doesn't it? Something I learned the hard way when Crobat couldn't learn it in this game. But I think for now we have Heart Scale, so we don't need to teach it just yet. I'm liking my Ozaru's moveset as it is. Speaking of, here comes a Bronzor. Take the right panel, you can find yourself TM149 Scald. So, pretty useful water type move, can get burned, very powerful. Okay, now that we've cleared all the players, come down here, get TM36 Sludge Bomb. Teach a Nat to my Dahlia. Thank goodness for that. A poison type that can actually learn a poison type move. So we don't really need Synthesis, we can use items, of course. Maybe I'll consider if I want to do online battles. Get in touch if you're interested in a battle with me. And come over here, you can find the Galactic Key, so we can get into the main Galactic building now. But first, come all the way over here, take the stairs instead of taking the warp panel on one of the floors. You can come into this nuclear radiation funky looking room, get yourself TM21 Dazzling Gleam. So it's definitely worth it for this game. Is it though? In the original games, of course, if you came here, you could find the TM4 Frustration, which I thought was really funny, seeing how you'd travel all this way for a TM that may not be the most useful, because you're not going to want Pokemon with low. You're always going to want Return, right? You're not going to want Frustration over Return, but it can just increase the Pokemon's happiness, right? So that was a funny joke in the original games. I kind of hoped they would have kept that, seeing as how you could get Dazzling Gleam in the Veilstone department store anyway. But I guess maybe that's the idea. Maybe the idea of just getting a TM you can already get before you're having to travel all that way just for a TM you already have. Maybe that's touche, game developers. Touche. I hope there are no security cameras or guards that are ridiculously lax and really poor at their jobs apparently, because we've opened their door. There should be guards closing me down, but I don't care. I'm just gonna run. Nope. Apparently not. Apparently I'm just allowed to just walk in with the key card. Okay, take this warp panel here after beating those 2 trainer grunts, and you can sleep in a nice bed, you know? Yeah, it's nice to know that amidst of all the chaos, that the galactic members, at least they care about their grunts, don't they? Just so they have 2 beds, just casually here, in their, it's just for a nice little rest, don't they? But I don't think that's also the way to go if you want to find every item at least, so come over here, you should find 2 warp panels, and one of them should lead to, as you saw, that corner there. Come all the way over here. And it does. You can find a max revive, so definitely worth coming over here. And come over here. It's got to be a hidden item here. Yeah, surely. They would just put a room of nothing in it, would they? Surely not. Welcome to Team Galactic, where we have random rooms where if they have a technicality or malfunction with any of the warp panels, you're stuck. You're just in oblivion. You can't do anything. Okay, come over here. Okay, come over here. We have 3 warp panels. This one on the right will take you to this area where I'm sure you could get this. I'm sure it was a nice one you could get. Huh. Apparently not. So once again, just an empty room where I guess there's a crate there. But this one should have an item you can lead you to a room where you can get an item. There we go. Come over here, grab an elixir, and finally come over here. This is where you're supposed to go. Which it should take you to the stairs right there. Yes, it does. And just open the doors there. That's where you'll confront the big boss himself, the big nihilistic man himself, Cyrus, leader of Team Galactic. So, but I think we're just going to leave it there because I am feeling shattered and we're just about approaching the hour mark. So I don't think I'm going to really have time to film beating Cyrus and Saturn. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know there wasn't much content to bring you, but we got a few items with Rock Climb and we battled into the base, and now we've just got the big bosses to defeat. So the next part we'll be doing so, and we'll be putting an end to Team Galactic's bid for world domination or world gallivanting or world reconstructing, replacing, genocide. It's basically genocide. So thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all again very soon in the next part. Goodbye, everyone.